What up, y'all? It's your boy Shake, and I'm back with another AEW Fight Forever video. The game received its 1.4 update today, which added the Battle Royale mode, Stadium Stampede, along with overdue patch updates. Let's jump right in, and I'll share my thoughts on the good, the bad, and the ugly of this update. The good. I tried playing Stadium Stampede when the game initially updated, but like many people, I was met with error codes and unable to play. Thankfully, I've been able to spend some time with the mode, and I'm pleasantly surprised. To be honest, considering the numerous fixes the game needs, I wasn't thrilled about a Battle Royale mode coming to Fight Forever. I would have much preferred the dev team focus on polishing the core game. If you've been in the comment sections of my previous AEW videos, it's no secret that I genuinely believe Fight Forever wasn't play-tested and we purchased a $60 beta. But I'm happy to announce that Stadium Stampede is fun. The mode has 30 players running around the football stadium looking to eliminate other wrestlers. You can search for weapons, treasure chests for power-ups, and even ride a horse. It's all ridiculous, but more fun than I expected. Stadium Stampede tweaks the game's controls by replacing the run button with a jump button. Additionally, it swaps the button mapping so that jump and grapple have been switched from the main game mode. It took about one game to get adjusted, but it became second nature as the jump button placement is where we've come to expect it in platformers and action games. My biggest critique for Stadium Stampede is the limited defensive options we have. Yeah, you can punch, kick, and grapple, but I can't help but think that if there was a reversal button, it would help from simply trading blows with other players. It's already gotten cheesy with players performing running tackles to get the edge on one another. I can't say for certain how much replay value the mode will have, but it's been enjoyable in my short play time. While folks have been claiming that Fight Forever is dead because of its limited game modes, I think hardcore wrestling game fans keep coming back for its strong gameplay. However, I don't foresee Stadium Stampede being the game mode that keeps the fan base active. In my humble opinion, I think a GM mode or a create a pay-per-view is what the community really wants, and is probably what would keep wrestling fans engaged. Stadium Stampede is a cool distraction that I might come back to periodically. It's also worth noting that Stadium Stampede is much more appealing than the minigames, in my humble opinion. If anything, I'm hoping the dev team will use assets from Stadium Stampede, like the parking garage and bar areas, and incorporate those as playable backstage areas in the main game. For players that have stepped away from Fight Forever, I'd say Stadium Stampede is worth giving a try, even for a little bit. Personally, I'm not into battle royales, but this puts a fun spin on them. The bad. This update came with alternate attires for Mox, Wardlow, Sting, Jade Cargill, Luchasaurus, Jericho, and Trent. While this is cool, they're really just palette swaps with the exception of Trent Beretta, who's sporting his short haircut. While I'm happy they've been added for a handful of wrestlers, I can't help but ask, why aren't we getting different attires like Matt Hardy's Broken costume or the Young Bucks 2021 all-out orange outfits that came with the Elite Edition? We even got Owen Hart's alternate orange tights. I can immediately think of alternate attires for so much of the roster. Why not give us Sting without a t-shirt, Crow Sting with longer hair, or Dare I Dream Surfer Sting? Wouldn't it be cool if we got Chris Jericho as Lionheart, Y2J, or if we want to be current, the Painmaker? Jade Cargill has worn incredible ring attire at pay-per-views. Why not give us her Chitara from Thundercats or Jade from Mortal Kombat outfits? I mean, can we get a hair color swap, or anything for that matter? In fact, where is Christian's sleeveless turtleneck? The color swaps are cool, but teasing us with alternate attire for some wrestlers and palette swaps for others seems a bit underwhelming. I'm really hoping that alternate attires won't be tied to microtransactions. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. On to the ugly. After reading the patch notes, there seems to be small changes made to improve the game, and thank goodness. However, there's so much that's been ruined with this patch. It's only been a few hours since the patch was released, but here's what I've found. First off, pulling off tag team tandem moves in single player has been officially ruined. Before the update, when you Irish whipped your opponent into a corner and made a tag, the CPU would hold your opponent in place, allowing you to pull off tandem moves or finishers. Now, when you tag in your partner, the CPU will either turn your opponent for a back grapple or set them up for a top rope move and leave the ring. It happens so quickly, you don't have a chance for tandem moves anymore. While I guess this makes it a little easier to pull off the Shatter Machine with FTR, it's awful for every other team with a corner finisher, including the Young Bucks, the Lucha Bros, and the Best Friends. Say goodbye to doing tandem corner grapples altogether in single player. Having made multiple tutorial videos on pulling off tag moves in single player, I can confirm we're much worse off. In an effort to make the CPU smarter, they've become a lot dumber. That, my friends, is an epic fail. Even worse, the blind tag glitch that freezes your tag partner has not been fixed at all. I'm not sure if this is a Switch specific occurrence, but if you go for a blind tag while your partner is in the middle of a move, they will be frozen in the blocking strike position. It's still in there and awful. Here's a few clips as evidence. Again, epic fail. Also, you can no longer do a drop down from the Irish whip. It pushes your character off center. I'm really beginning to ask myself, who is playtesting this game? There's really no way that these types of glaring issues should show up without being noticed immediately. A very simple move from the Irish whip is now ruined until the next patch releases. I guess in another 2 months. And for my Nintendo Switch faithful, unfortunately, we still have blurry, pixelated character models on the character select screen. And yes, the stutter that happens mid-gameplay has not been addressed. It's pretty wild and disappointing. While looking at the patch notes, it seems much more attention was paid to the other versions of the game. The stutter is really debilitating on Switch because it can happen when you're going for a reversal or during a crucial moment, especially online, which might ultimately alter a match. The fact that this hasn't been solved is really problematic. Well, there you have it, folks. My immediate takeaways from the Fight Forever 1.4 update. I'd love to hear your experiences with Stadium Stampede and the update in general, so please leave comments. As always, let's keep the convo productive, y'all. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.